Hey guys, Mr. Short Hitter here. What you're about to witness is probably the most randomest of videos. I'm not going to play too many holes today because winter has arrived and it is a brutally cold day today. I'll be yapping to you the whole way about something I've been thinking about. How many gloves do I need? I'm prepared to play golf today. No pool cart. Today I'm going to carry. So wet outside, I think carrying may be easier. Okay guys, so I'm going to get 2 yardages today, and I will explain that a little later. 140, 141.8. Oh, sorry guys, got the slope on. Gonna turn the slope off. 140.4. Don't penalize me. Okay, lie is okay, average, as long as we hit down on it. Pins in the back. 140, 143 would be too long. It's cold. Middle of the green is okay. I think 30 feet is going to be an important number for me. I'll explain why there too, but I'll hit an 8 iron because the wind's helping a little bit. So if we can at least 131 is the minimum number. Towards the middle. I think that's outside of 30 feet. I got new mics coming, guys. Hopefully it'll be here today or tomorrow, and it'll help make the editing process a lot easier. This pin tucked back right. Pretty tough spot for her. So this is just outside 30 feet. I want you guys to think about something. Think about when you three putt, what would you say is the average distance? You three putting from 20 feet, from 30 feet, 40 feet. Say that's a pretty good putt. Not great, but pretty good. I think one thing that could help my game, and by default help your game too, is stat tracking. This year may have been the first full year that I really didn't do stats at all. I also played less than 10 tournaments, I believe, this year. That is the lowest amount in 15 years, I bet. Still getting loose. Army golf. Little trouble. Left to right wind, it's hurting a little bit. 152 with my normal rangefinder, 151.5. Okay guys, I learned from last winter playing golf. 151, little uphill, wind's hurting, so I'm gonna play it for a carry of 170. I'm gonna add 20 yards and I'll hit a 4 hybrid. If I hit it really good, it should go past the pin. Pin's tucked on the left in a really tough spot. We didn't hit it that great, and I think we're just off the fringe on the front. I never finished my question on the last hole. I'm gonna leave it to you guys in the comment section, and I'll also probably put a poll together. You know, my goal is always to bring content that's valuable to you, that helps you as golfers, and that entertains you. So it's not about me. So one thing I've always hesitated to do is to really start to work on my game and try to get my game back. It's kind of a double-edged sword because I know if I just start hacking the ball around every round, nobody wants to watch that eventually. So between the comment section, between the poll, I'm thinking of creating something on the channel to where I try to get my game back to scratch or so. Maybe even plus, you never know. I thought it was on the fringe, but guess not. Other thing I forgot is how fast you warm up out here. You know, I'm already taking these gloves off. It's starting to feel tolerable. Just got to get used to it again. As I probably will be golfing 3 days in a row, a few vacation days, so some rounds in, try to get ahead of the content. A couple rough drives here, so I'm gonna choke down and try to get one in the fairway. My little controlled drive swing. It's better. Okay, so with my regular Bushnell 69 yards with the Sigmund 68.4. I am impressed how fast this Sigmund gets the yardage. All right, we're just gonna hit a little baby 54 down there. Let it bounce up onto the green. Go, go. Front fringe, but the pin is so far up front, that's really the good miss. Back to stats. There's about 8 stats that I'm going to start keeping for 2024. One of those stats will be easy up and downs. This is an extreme example of that. The last hole is probably an example also, an extreme example on the other side. It wasn't super easy, but I would probably still consider it an easy one. Got a little mud on the ball. Just a regular up and down percentage and also an easy up and down percentage. The idea would be to be 100% from the easy shots around the green. So I think the stats I do will be something you could possibly adjust to your game. My goal on the easy up and downs would be 100%. Maybe yours is 80%. Another one is, I talked about the 30-foot putt on the first hole. Well, I'm going to keep track of 3 putts, but I'm also going to keep track of 3 putts from inside 30 feet. Because let's face it, if you get 40 footers, 50 footers, 60 footers, you got to hit really good putts to not 3-putt from there. But 30 foot will be my range to track the bad 3-putts. Yours may be 25. I know I'm not going to be 100% the easy up and downs for the season, but for a round, I could expect to be 100%. Maybe the season, maybe 90 will be the goal. We'll see. But we know that is probably what it's going to take for me to get the scratch golf. When I get the easy opportunities, I will have to get up and down. 206 with the Bushnell. 203 with the Sigmund. 3 yards, not too bad. 206 cold air. Wind's maybe hurting just a tad. Kind of makes me want to hit driver, but it's a little firm there, so we'll go with the 3 wood. If there's any change I make to my bag next year, it'll probably be a 4 wood. Horrible camera angle, I think. Over here. That's better. Someone asked about me going to the side when I go back. And yes, that is the not get right in front of the camera. Maybe makes alignment a little more difficult. Sit. Go. That was a good one. I lost it in the air. Came down pretty darn good. So I could have hit that shot in the scramble. So guys, one thing that's interesting about YouTube is you get a lot of like random comments from people that come in, they make a comment, I reply to that comment, and I don't get anything. So I think it's people that just come in, watch one video, they say their condescending remark or whatever they have to say, and then they leave. That's not you guys, of course, but there are people like that. And I got one recently, I think he completely misinterpreted the dispersion video that I did on this hole. Like the intention of that video, I wasn't like saying this is my dispersion by hitting 10 7-irons. The rationale behind the video was of course to show what dispersion is, to show you can track your dispersion over the course of a season through an app or just writing it down on your scorecard, but basically having a general idea of where your ball flies so you know where to aim and how to play more strategically. So I replied to that comment, and then there was crickets. But anyway, you guys that watch these videos, you understand the point. That wasn't the point. Virtually everyone had positive things to say to EJ. One viewer questioned the purpose of the video, saying I should play with someone that's a lower handicap. Another person said my time would be better served helping EJ get the ball in the air. Let me address that real quick, guys. And I replied to that comment, and there was another one, I got nothing. You don't have to be a good golfer to enjoy the game of golf. You can make 7s, 8s, 10s, whatever on a hole, and still enjoy the game of golf. I know leagues of players that are in their 80s that just bunt the ball down the fairway and make 7s and 8s and 9s like for years, and they still enjoy themselves. You don't have to be a good golfer. You don't have to get every shot in the air. Like, it's about camaraderie, sportsmanship. As long as you keep up pace of play, go out and have a good time. If you want to get better, I'm going to give you some tips to help you get better. But one of the tips is always going to be to have fun, because if you don't enjoy the game, then why are you playing it? Hey guys, I took like 6 hours off from video creation. I got a full 5 hours of sleep last night, so I'm ready to rock. I had another video planned, but what was that? That was a notice to get this video going. So that's what I'm going to do. 37-degree, rainy, cloudy days, and I decided I'm not going to film a full 18-hole round today. What we have is a review, a Wednesday review. I've got a subscriber Sunday ball review coming. I've got a flashback Friday coming. But today, we're going to review this Sigma rangefinder. You know, the thing with me, guys, is I always try to bring content, and I always try to bring affordable products to you. And this is no different. This is a small rangefinder, CT800Y. It's a pretty darn simple design. The Sigma is a lot smaller than the Bushnell that I've been using. Just like the GoGo Sport, you can charge it by USB on the back there. And then here's the switch for turning the slope on and off. So it's actually pretty simple here. You've got the focus on the lens, you've got USB, you've got slope. On the top you have the mode, and this mode button simply turns it to speed mode. So we're not going to be using speed mode. You got the power on and off. Pretty simple rangefinder. So guys, very rookie mistake back there. I set up a couple shots, I was talking, and didn't realize the mic was on this hat, and I took this hat off. I thought it was looking kind of silly, but we're back on, and oh yeah. So what I was saying is that the one thing that disappointed me this season was I had a plan to film with a bunch of really good players. Some guys are +3, +4 handicaps, and it just didn't pan out. Some of these guys, they won state tournaments, national tournaments, and guys that routinely shoot mid 60s, low 60s, and I haven't been able to film with any of them. They just been busy. Some of them run golf courses and do other things, and that's the one thing that I think disappointed me this year. I played with those guys for years and just wasn't able to work that out. So by the way, the other distance from back there, the Bushnell was at 176 and the Sigmund was at 174. I think we had the same putt in the scramble. I hit a wedge pretty much right here, maybe a little left. Shouldn't really move. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you watching. I was going to make this a 9-hole video, decided only to do 5. I just wanted to get acclimated to this code again. And also, I want to get this video so you guys can watch it tomorrow. Then I'll start working on the Flashback Friday video. As I'm editing this video, hopefully Sigmund gets back to me with a discount code. If they do get a discount code for Mr. Short Hitter viewers, I'll put it below. If you like the video, like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, Mr. Short Hitter, out.
5 holes to go, just play 13. Need a palm away in, gotta hit more greens. My game's obscene now. Hooks